What's up, y'all? It's Pop One's cracking it. Steve Boss reacts to this album and preach vid. It's titled Women's Gym Canceled for Refusing Trans Women. Or people trying to set me up with some of these video reactions because I feel like every time I react to a trans topic, people are so disappointed, so angry. Oh, D, I hate you. I'm never watching your reactions again. All right. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, let's see what's taking place with this vid. Let's hear what they gotta say. Let's watch.
Okay, so quick little disclaimer. We're gonna go super off topic while we're watching this.
Oh, Lord.
Just what this video is about. Apparently, this lady opened a gym, claimed she was gonna include trans people because it was a women's only gym and she had trans people invited. By the time she opened the gym and started running it, she decided, hey, you know what? For women to feel safe, I just want it to be biological women. Internet loses its mind. Now, if you just want to see that and not see us go off topic, you can fast forward to this point. But if you want to see some chaos.
It's not some chaos. All right, I'll stay for the chaos. But, okay, that kind of changes things because I initially had an opinion, but I was like, you know what, let me just wait. Let me get some info first before I start running my mouth. But, yeah, that's probably why people are upset because she went back on her initial claim. You can't come out saying, hey, I'm going to include everybody, and then last minute be like, actually, no, y'all can't come. That's kind of wild.
Press play.
It's chaos, introduced by ABBA, by the way.
All right, I'll speed it up a little bit.
In 2021, 4 years ago, I made a tweet, and the tweet referenced my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, and being trans inclusive.
Okay, wait. I need to hear this because I already struggle a little bit with different accents, so.
Now, when I made that tweet in 2021, I had just announced my plans to open a women's only gym. I hadn't thought out the vision or the mission or what it would entail, but all I knew is that I wanted to open a gym.
Well, you shouldn't have said
We are now 4 years later, and I have had a great deal of time to figure that out. The Girl Spot Gym exists as a safe space for women.
And I will say, it's nice. All right, I got a vlog coming. Stay tuned. That I'm working on. But when I was in the Middle East, well, only when I was in Oman. Wasn't anywhere else in the Middle East, but there was a women's only gym at my hotel. They had a co-ed gym as well, but it was real nice. I really liked working out in the women's only gym.
Because women are facing
Nobody was there. That's why I liked it.
Gym harassment, assault, and violence inside of gyms. And I know that because I'm a victim of it. So the meaning of the Girl Spot Gym is now entirely different.
Did you see that?
What?
It's nice, right?
What's nice?
No, her bathroom.
Oh, that's
bathroom.
nice.
Bathroom's nice, though.
It's a wall in the bathroom. It's a backwash. It's alright.
No, what? That's really nice. It's like that marble. You a hater.
Comment on her bathroom?
Yeah. I was thinking, because I'm not used to people doing, hey, I want to talk about my business in my bathroom.
Maybe that's probably the locker, the bathroom. The locker.
Wait, what locker got a fucking tub?
Nah,
I don't know.
tripping. That's her bathroom. Sure. And why does he have this towel in his goddamn head? What is happening?
I couldn't get my mind off of doing a very serious business oriented message to the public in your bathroom.
Nigga, we in your room.
That's normal. Many people film from their room when it comes to their content that they make.
No, they do.
Normal. Bathroom? You imagine pause. What if we did these videos in the bathroom?
Well, you have a small ass bathroom.
If even was a bit bigger. Imagine we there with the tub and the toilet.
I wouldn't mind.
Really? All
Listen,
right, let us know what you guys think.
there's good lighting in her bathroom. Maybe the lighting in her room is not that great.
That's possible.
The lighting is great. It's a white wall.
Yeah.
It's marble.
I like seeing her in the bathroom.
I don't sing in my bedroom. I sing in the bathroom.
When you're showering?
Acoustic is wonderful.
Really?
All right, I'm over
No,
it.
acoustic
Talking
is
about
wonderful in the
chaos.
bathroom.
What about apologizing in the bathroom?
No.
The women who are seeking
I don't want to hear that. I thought they were about to go on a tangent about some other shit. They talking about a bathroom.
in my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, are coming here because they have faced some level of gym intimidation or sexual violence and assault that has been perpetrated by men. So as the
And that, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little uncomfortable sometimes. I definitely have encountered a bit of weird looks and just all right, nigga, stop looking at me, So that is something that women do encounter. So I wouldn't mind going to a women's only gym if I'm being honest. But I'm not gonna go out my way for it. If I gotta drive far, if it ain't convenient for me to get to, it ain't that serious. It ain't that big of a deal, I've never encountered no blatant sexual harassment or anybody touching me or being super inappropriate. So I'm okay with, a co-ed gym. But, it is nice to be in a women's only gym.
Owner of the gym, it is very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women. Now, we do believe that everybody deserves a safe space, and there are many gyms that are starting to have mixed cubicles.
Because that does complicate things, because it's like, how do you confirm that, it gets very tricky. I will say that. So that there's a whole argument that is very valid about why you would only want biological women in these gyms. That is very valid. You could have any dude be like, no, I'm trans and I ain't got to prove nothing to you. I'm trans, respected. I'm going to work out here. It's like, how can you be like, no, you're not the trans people we looking for? You feel me? Like, how do you even monitor that? Again, it just becomes tricky. So it's just best to be like, nah. But then how do you know who is a biological woman? Because some trans girls be eating, okay? You can't really tell all the time. So I guess they mean if they can tell. So yeah, this whole situation can get very messy very quickly. Saying that it's just a women's only gym, but they do exist. I've seen them before, not here in LA, but I've seen them on social media.
Changing rooms so that individuals can feel safer and more included in these environments. But the Girls Spot Gym as a standalone is a female-only gym.
And I went to one.
It is imperative that I stick to the vision and the mission and ensure that these women feel safe.
What do you think about what she said? The fact that she originally wanted to have trans women in this place for females, and then she said no.
Who's paying the rent?
That's her business. So
That's
I imagine it's her.
I'm minding mine. I'm not going to tell her how to mind her business. I'm mind mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run my business the way I want to run my business. You run your business the way you want to run your business. That's you. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, but I think
so I wouldn't tell her. It's
I'm looking this up, by the way.
You want to run it like that? You want to run it like that. If you do not agree with how she runs her business, then don't go to her business.
Okay, but I disagree.
Of course you do.
And if I'm just trying to be Daydum's advocate. If I want to be Daydum's advocate,
Use your words, bro.
Daydum's advocate.
So she right or wrong?
Well, she fucked up on the first part, which is she said initially trans women were included, right? So she made that promise for a safe space for trans women, and then she reneged on it. She deserves some backlash for that. Absolutely. That's just a fact, right? You say you're going to serve all the people from your community, and then afterwards you're like, actually, we're not going to serve.
This is why I hate reading stuff online. Person said, first we can't go to the bathroom, then we can't do sports, now we can't go to the gym anymore. Talking about trans people. That is not what's being said. It's the dramatics for me. But people are also saying that she got crowdfunding. That's a problem. That's a problem. So if she got money for this from people because she said that it was going to be trans inclusive, and then, okay. Okay, people are saying that she only got 2,000 pounds out of 70,000 pounds for the crowdfunding. But I mean, still, give those people back their money. So there you go. Like, hey, if you donated to me opening this gym because you like that I was going to include trans people, let me give you your money back because I did not stay true to that. So I think she should refund those people because that's very dishonest.
You guys, it's okay for them to be disturbed. Yes.
Yep.
That's a normal thing.
Yep. All right.
However, we agree. She has the right to do it, and she can move on with her life. As long as she apologizes for it, it's her fuck up. That's cool.
We agree.
So, and that's not a trans people thing. That's anybody.
We agree.
So
she brought it up on herself. You can't be surprised that all these people are mad.
No.
Trans or no.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're mad for a reason.
Yeah. I'm glad you agree. See, that's what I mean. I feel like us and you guys, you people, we have a lot that we can work together through against cis white males. And there's a lot of outrage, yelling at this lady. I'll be honest,
I understand.
I think a lot of people doing there are not even trans themselves, which is one of the most ironic things.
It don't have to be.
Because, all these debates have been involving trans people, and one thing that I never ceases to amaze me is how there's almost never any trans people involved in any of the discussions. Right? People are mad, people are yelling, oh, trans this, trans that. Trans people are never involved in these discussions. It's just people yelling on their behalf, and then people are.
That is so true. I hate the internet. Shut up, bro. Shut up. I feel like people just want to be upset and they want to argue and come to everybody's defense and be like, no, it's this because you shouldn't do it. Shut up. You just want to yap because you miserable. You want to talk shit online. I always got something negative to say. Because that is very true. The people I see who are the loudest and be talking the most shit are not even trans.
arguing on the other side as well. So it's just one of them funny things that always make
I understand, man. They're allies, and I get that. There's people that are outraged. If someone says something that goes against what you feel as a person, what you represent as a...
No, but this is not the case. It's like it comes down to like pick your battles, and not everything deserves this deep dive and you arguing to the death about shit like this. It's not even that deep. I get why she would only want biological women in the gym, all right? But give those people their money back. I do agree with that.
Person, even if you're not part of that, yes, be outraged. 100%.
And that's the thing, though. People who are going off online, y'all didn't even donate to the damn gym, so shut up. You just found out about this story because it's going viral, apparently. So you were not one of the people who donated back then whenever she was crowdfunding, so shut up.
It is your right. It is your right to be like, hey, no, that's not fucking right. You have nothing to do with that, but you're like, that's not right. More people than indigenous people are for indigenous rights. And it's okay. If you don't feel like everything that happened it should be right, speak on it. I agree with that. With the people yelling not being trans, doesn't matter.
I disagree, and I disagree for this reason. If I just saw a bunch of white folks, arguing and all this other stuff on behalf of black people, and I didn't really see black people part of any of these conversations, I'd cringe a lot. Because I'm like, are you really representing us?
Hello.
Maybe you're overstepping just a little bit in where you think you're being an ally.
Because honestly, I would like to hear more from trans people. Because I'm just hearing it's a bunch of noise from non-trans people. Y'all shut up and let them speak and come to the forefront and tell us how they feel about certain shit. Because like he said, it's a whole bunch of people having discussions about trans people on, and they don't even bother nobody. They be chilling about their business, but everybody got something to say about the trans community or whatever. It's always a hot topic. So that's why I think they should shut the fuck up, the non-trans people. But of course, everybody can say what the fuck they want, and I can say what the fuck I want, and I can say y'all are annoying. So there's that.
You're kind of overtaking the mic and then arguing for something that we're not even, and then you might make us look bad afterwards.
Sure.
Right? Because you can say that
part.
But then afterwards, trans people might be like, yo, we didn't even want you to fight this, and now they hate us more for it. Because you was
And sometimes you saying shit that just because you read about it online, like that's not even your fucking experience. That's why I think you need to shut the fuck up. I think that is weird and cringy. It's not your experience. I don't care if, my best friend is okay, but you don't know what the full experience entails and embodies. So it is a bit odd for you to be you're so self-righteous and feel like you need to be the spokesperson for them. And no, because trans people do this and that, and shut up. You don't even know what it's like to be a trans person. So you can be, someone's ally and defend them, when it need be. But I just find that they're very chatty and they try to do a bit too much, and it comes across very aggressive, and it does make the community look bad when y'all are the ones who are the loudest and speaking up for them. You are speaking for them. So I do feel like it can do more harm than good, honestly. But, keep yapping away. That's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all yappers.
In a position that we think is fucking stupid. Isn't that what we accuse Hassan of doing?
I agree. But I'm just saying, I understand there's some people that's going to be feeling outraged even if they're not part of it. I understand them being outraged.
Yeah.
Good. Do your thing.
Yeah. What they would say is like, well, you wouldn't be okay with the fact that they're stopping Asian people from going to the gym, right? That'd be illegal, right? Do you think it's okay for someone to say, I want to run a gym, but no Asians allowed?
I wouldn't go.
That's not.
I know you wouldn't go, but do you think like that should be something that's acceptable in our society?
So race and gender is the same thing?
I'm not saying that. I'm
just saying exactly that. That's exactly what you're saying. You're saying race and gender is the same thing.
You're triggering.
I don't care.
So if you're
triggering me, I'm saying that race and gender is the same thing.
I'm gonna give you a few more minutes of your nonsense.
Everything that I went through is the same thing. So we're just gonna obliterate that, and we're just gonna conclude. Everything's gonna be put together. No, because you have the right to be triggered. I have the right to be triggered. Exactly, bitch.
Exactly, bitch.
I have my PTSD dog today, so if you can, I just don't have an anxiety attack. Now, what I'm trying to say is this. If you just have a bit of empathy and just try to understand. All I'm trying to do is just try to understand where you're coming from.
No, you don't. So you said that gender and race is the same thing. It is not legal, but I don't think it's the same thing. So I'd be like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna go shop there. When you judge with your dollars, vote with your dollars.
Okay, I get that, and I understand that. So if you're saying, a lot of us feel as though trans women are women, and it's unacceptable for a gym that's claimed to be for women to discriminate against some women.
She said for female. My gym is for female.
Okay.
That's it. We're good.
So my question to you is, do they check? Like, So if I'm, like, let's say I'm Blair White. I present as a woman, I look like a woman, and no one would guess. I could get in there, right?
I didn't know Blair White was trans until people started telling me. Did I know when I reacted to the video? I don't recall, but I feel like the first time I saw her, I didn't know that she was trans.
And then maybe there's a more manly looking or masculine looking woman, and then she can't get in because she doesn't fit the stereotype, right? So, like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here exactly?
That's not my business. But it's not my business. She's gonna be able to judge it how she wants to judge it. If she needs to verify if she wants to ask for ID and say if while you're changing there is a policy that they can report that motherfucker don't have a JJ.
How does that work though? If you become trans, do you change your ID? I don't know.
So that's a nay. It's her business. It's not my business. I got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that. The number of times I got refused access to a bar because I was black here in this city.
That's not okay.
It's not okay, but it is what it is. I'm not going to fight to go in a place that they don't want me.
Okay.
I do not want to fight for a place or anybody that don't want me. But if you, hold on.
Facts.
If you a girl and you don't want
me. This reminds me, you don't want me? Look at Alice Payne.
Then I'm not going to fight with you, but you should want to date me. It's fine. I'm not gonna have no business with you. If you treat me as such as you do not want me, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. Yo, these motherfuckers don't want people like us. I'm gonna walk my ass out.
Yeah, see, the problem with what you're saying is, like, you're talking from a position of privilege. And the reason why I say that is because you're in a place where you have alternatives. What happens in some of the places where there are no alternatives? There's services that are pretty important. For example, let me finish. I let you finish. It's my turn. No trigger. Now, like I was saying, what happens if you live in a place, let's say you need to go to a car mechanic, and the mechanic says, no, I don't want to serve your kind around here. That becomes an issue if there's no car mechanics in the whole area. I understand that for you can afford to just accept, whatever that is, and then go elsewhere. But I think I'm offering a real valid issue with what you're describing. It's like, you shouldn't be able to just discriminate against people based off their race or gender or things like that. Yes, in our places we have alternatives, so you can work it out. But maybe the alternative means you have to drive an extra 40, 50 minutes. Or maybe it's...
Valid, but that's not the case in this situation. But valid point there. But yeah, this whole situation is a mess because she should have never told people initially that she was going to include trans women because they probably did donate with that in mind. And they also said that she got like help from other donators. I think they said Gymshark donated. So what if Gymshark was donating with, that in mind, that it was going to include trans people? So it does become very deceptive. So she should have never said that she was going to do that off top. I mean, I do like the concept of a women's only gym, but I mean, it's not necessary. I don't have to go to a women's only gym, but if one was conveniently located near me, they had all the right equipment, the price was right, I like the environment, then I would go, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a women's only gym because of, the weird stuff that happens sometimes in gyms with men. Some of them can be odd characters sometimes. But yeah, this one was wrong. She's wrong. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you're watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.